going to be talking today about troop skills. So troop skills are one of my most favorite parts of Puzzle and Chaos because they specifically apply to the heroes. So as you can see, I have quite a couple of heroes listed here. Several are at 310, we've got some that are at 211, some at 131, and as you can see, there are some that aren't even leveled up at all. So we're going to talk today about what factors go into deciding to level up different heroes. Now, some of these heroes are leveled up to higher levels simply because I use them in Mesty Portal and other Match 3 tile aspects of the Puzzle and Chaos game. However, today we are going to specifically talk about troop skills and how they affect the gameplay experience. So first, we're going to look at Fiona. So as you can see, there are a couple of different tabs. We have Upgrade, Enhance, Troop Skill, and Hero Skill. Today we're going to be looking at troop skills. So as you can see, we have 4 different things listed. You can see the top one is the skill basically listing how much damage they do to enemies. Now as you go down, you can see that she has training speed boosts, stamina cost down boosts, and training cost down boosts. Now as you can see, to the right of each one of those ones, it says +5 and then a percentage or a negative percentage. So we're going to go through what all of those mean and see why I level up my heroes according to these stats. So we're going to start off by looking at training speed. So her training speed boost is 31.25%, as you can see listed under the +5 and under the title training speed. If we click on the icon to the left of training speed, you'll see that a chart pops up, just like this. Now, you'll see that this is a civil buff. You can see that it'll list in green text what the current buff is, and then displays the chart. So you can see on this chart specifically, there are 2 different lines for 5-star and 6-star heroes. As you can see, my Fiona is a red star, or better known as a 6-star hero to the PNC world. So if you click on this, you'll see that her buff currently applies as the 6-star 31.25% buff under a +5 enhancement. Now you'll see that I only need to own the hero to activate this effect. This will be important when we look at other stats later. So next you'll see their stamina cost down, and it's the same thing. It depends on their enhancement level and whether they are a 5-star or 6-star hero. Now, an important note is that heroes don't come with these boosts automatically. You have to level them up to certain levels. So let's look at Tut, for example. So Tut is an archer hero, so I just don't use Tut. I don't use him in Misty, so I don't have him leveled up at all. So he's a great example. Now you can see as a level 1 hero, you can see upgrade level 1. He has the top 2 skills unlocked, and the bottom 2 skills he would need to be upgraded to unlock those higher skills, such as the troop defense and the troop attack. Now what we can do is we can look at, based on his enhancement level, which is currently a +3, if we were to unlock him at a level 31, he would be unlocked at a 19.2% buff. So when you're going through your heroes, it's important to look at what kind of buffs they have to determine who you want to upgrade. Let's look at Setmos. So Setmos is currently at a level 9 upgrade. As you can see, he has the 2 troop skills because he hasn't been upgraded to unlock the last 2. Now, as you can see in parentheses next to troop defense, it says passive. Now, when you click on the chart, you only need to own the hero to activate this effect. This is very important to pay attention to with troop defense, with cavalry, infantry, and archer stats. Again, it'll usually say passive, but it's always good to keep an eye just in case the devs ever forget to put something in. Not that they would ever do that. So again, looking at troop skills, right here we see Tala. She has that passive effect that can be unlocked at level 131. So going back to look at somebody who has actual archer stats, you can see troop skill archer. So she has not unlocked these archer defense and archer attack buffs, but they only take place when she joins troop battle. So it would only be useful to me when she's in on a march. And frankly, I don't have a lot of archers. I run as a cavalry main, infantry secondary. So Dolly is not that useful to me. So make sure you're paying attention when you upgrade your heroes that you actually need to upgrade them. Another example of this is Hanzo. He has a wood output skill, however, that is unlocked by default, and I do not have to level him up for his enhancement level to affect that. So be sure that when you're leveling up heroes, if you're leveling them up just for that top buff, it's already unlocked. Another good example of this is Claudia. She offers a buff to stone gathering speed, so if I didn't run cavalry, I would not need Claudia above a level 1 upgrade. So you'll need to enhance them, of course, to get those higher tier buffs. However, you do not have to waste your XP on it, because we all know that that is a pain in the butt to gather. So going back up, let's look at Tanya. So again, we have these cavalry stats, and when you click on them, she has to be in the battle for these skills to take effect. So all in all, when you're looking at troop skills, it's best to take a look through each individual hero and go through what stats you could benefit from and what stats that aren't really that important to you, especially in your gameplay. Again, take a look at all of your heroes. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.